The Earth is spinning. It's not actually spinning. That would take too much energy. Instead, it's flying through space sideways with respect to the Sun. We call this its rotation. And today, we're going to figure out why the Earth does that and how fast it's actually going. To answer this question, we need to go back to basics and figure out what forces we know of could possibly be strong enough to influence something as massive as the Earth. There are 4 fundamental forces of nature: gravity, electromagnetism, the strong nuclear force, and the weak nuclear force. We can rule out the last 2 because they only operate within the nucleus of atoms, so they're far too weak to affect the Earth as a whole. That leaves us with gravity and electromagnetism. Gravity pulls objects towards each other. The strength of this force depends on the mass of the objects and how far apart they are. The further, the weaker. For example, the Moon is attracted to the Earth because of gravity, but the Earth is also attracted to the Moon. The Sun is much more massive than the Earth, so it has a much stronger gravitational pull. In fact, the Sun's gravity is about 28 times stronger than the Earth's gravity. This means that the Earth is actually being pulled towards the Sun every second of every day. Now, remember, the Sun and the Earth are both made mostly of atoms, and atoms have a positive charge in their nucleus and negatively charged electrons orbiting around them. The negatively charged electrons in the Earth's orbit are affected by the Sun's positive charge. Electrons like to be as far away from each other as possible, because they all repel each other. So when the Earth gets closer to the Sun, these electrons get pushed further and further away, which makes them very uncomfortable. This repulsion from the electrons is an electromagnetic force, and it's really strong. It turns out that the electromagnetic force is strong enough to overcome the gravitational attraction between the Earth and the Sun. And since the Earth is already flying around the Sun at a very high speed, this electromagnetic force causes the Earth to keep on going in a circle. So the answer to our question is that the Earth is going around the Sun, because the electromagnetic force is stronger than the gravitational force. How fast is the Earth going? Well, it's going around the Sun once every 365 days, which means it travels about 940 million kilometers every single year. That's about 250,000 times around the world. But what's really amazing is how fast the Earth is spinning on its axis. The Earth is going around its axis once every 27 days. That's about 1,700,000 times faster than it's going around the Sun. And that's why we experience day and night. As the Earth rotates on its axis, different parts of it face the Sun and experience daylight, while the other parts face away from the Sun and experience night. So there you have it. The Earth is going around the Sun because of an electromagnetic force, and it's spinning on its axis because of inertia. Now you know the Earth a little bit better, and you know just how fast it's actually going. Don't forget to stay curious and keep on learning.